Welcome to Gray Overload. I'm Anthony, and Intel's Investor Day tells us a little bit about the future. I just got done doing a video on where Intel is going, and here Intel's Investor Day comes and gives us a little bit of what they expect to be happening, and they're talking to investors, so they're supposed to be truthful, and time will tell to see how truthful they really were. They told us 10 nanometers coming many moons ago as well. But one of the big things, I'm just not going to go through the entire call. It's a very long call. Their CEO Bob Swan had a 45-minute talk alone, and so I kind of went through it. And I kind of pulled bits and tidbits that I kind of found interesting. Which one of them was 10 nanometer, and 10 nanometer they say is shipping June. It's a mobile side stuff. I think the roadmaps that are leaking are being more and more right, where not really the desktop, not really a lot of the other stuff that's out there, data center. It's just 10 nanometer for the mobile. So this will be Ice Lake. They're claiming performance enhancements, and like Intel always claims, there's a certain amount of performance enhancements, and then you go read the footnotes to find out what caveats are all there. So I'm more willing to wait it out to see what there really is there, but we should actually see 10 nanometer soon. I mean, there's already 10 nanometer stuff, I guess, Intel already out, but Intel really isn't. I mean, come on, Intel, let's have full volume. Let's get it out there if it's there. But they're saying it's coming soon. They're saying that this node is actually versus TSMC's 7 nanometer. So they're directly competing basically with AMD, where AMD's at on that node. And on the slides that they go through, if you want to go take a look at the investor slides and stuff, they actually do say on the bottom of each little section of 7 nanometer and stuff what they're versing it against Taiwanese semiconductor nodes. So there will be, 10 nanometer plus, 10 nanometer plus plus. Hopefully it doesn't go like Intel's current 14 nanometer. We got 14 nanometer plus, whatever plus we're at right now. So time will tell. But kind of what I was thinking is that we're just going to see some mobile stuff. Intel really wants to shore up that mobile side. That's where they're going to focus on it, because they're getting some power enhancements there, and they really want to make sure that they don't lose a grip on mobile. And I think that's why they're focusing mobile side stuff. That and 10 nanometers isn't viable for really anything else at this time. So that's why they're doing it in the 10 nanometer space for mobile. Once we get to 7 nanometer, though, Intel says 7 nanometer is going to be launching 2021. And I was a little bit shocked like this, considering the delays that they had with 10 nanometer. I was expecting them to actually probably do 2022, 2023 before they really had 7 nanometer ramped up. I was anticipating some of the same problems that we're going to have. This may be encouraging. We'll see if what they all put on the 7 nanometer node. It does sound like that eventually their Intel GPU is going to be that launches in 2021. Their next one, the first GPU is going to be in 2020, but then one in 2021, the XE, what is it, GPU or something like that, is going to be XE. That one will be on 7 nanometer. So that's actually a bit of news there that Intel was talking about. There will be node improvements as well on 7 nanometer, so we'll get 7 nanometer plus, and it'll be interesting to see how Intel uses the 10 nanometer section and their pluses with their products, and then the 7 nanometer. I could actually see them lagging the desktop chips a node behind until they get capacity up and save the capacity for higher performance nodes or better nodes for their mobile and their data center side. They are expecting in this 2 times scaling, and expect to provide approximately 20% increase in performance per watt, according to Intel's newsroom information there, with a 4 times reduction in design rule complexity. And this will be versus the Taiwanese semiconductor 5 nanometer. Now, they did go through then and talk about some other stuff that is happening with their 2D and 3D stacking. I mean, we just saw some patents that were discovered of AMD getting some stuff with 2D and 3D side stuff as well, stacking. But they talked about Lakefield and stacked chips with the Sunny Cove architecture on those. I'm waiting for them to see how this all pans out. I like the 3D stacking thing. They put a lot of RAM on there. That could be a lot of benefits as well for performance reasons for the user. Tiger Lake, they also mentioned that new CPU core architecture. mobility refine. They're also focusing on PC users. Well, they have working silicon, is what they say, and that could be a good thing. But what was really interesting is that they focused on data center a lot. They focused on building their tech inside of everything. They focus on making sure that they're going to be winning at things, and they focus on what they call as an XPU, where everything is in. It's basically Intel provided solution in all basic terms, and really focusing on being able to provide a solution. I think that their 10 nanometer and 7 nanometer stuff are going to be important to provide solutions that are for people. I also am a little curious on how their modem tech and everything's going to work out here when they kind of already pulled back on it, and getting that solution together. Is it all going to be in house, which it kind of made it sound like in their investor call? And I took away with this is Intel is really trying to talk up their stuff for the investor call, so investors kind of see where they're going. But I'm taking this with a cautious approach. I do think that their 10 nanometer, if it comes out here and stuff, I think we're going to be seeing it very limited. It's not going to be a full rollout. We're not going to get a whole bunch of chips on 10 nanometer, like, especially in desktop or PC space or gaming space. But 7 nanometer, I feel like that's where they're going to start gripping on and getting some things out. Now, depending on what AMD is doing, right? AMD is a moving target as well, and they may have something that they can compete quite well with. Intel kind of said some things where they are kind of going away from process technology leads all to where their whole ecosystem can lead the technology space that they're trying to address forward, and I agree that can address their way forward. So we'll see. I really hope that 7 nanometer products come out and they're competitive with what's out there, and that we have a playing field that's going to be great for us, especially as a person that loves his workstation, that loves to game, loves to have high performance stuff. I really hope that there's high performance, affordable things out there for me. And I don't want prices to keep going up higher. I want them to get more affordable, more performant, and really bring more, like especially computer gaming, to more people, more workstation stuff to more people, so that people can experience and learn and even solve new problems. So with that, let me know what your thoughts are on their investor day. Let me know if you think that you'll see more stuff in 10 nanometer, if you're cautious like I am and it's going to be limited. And what are your thoughts on the 7 nanometers coming up as well? So with that, thank you for watching. Thank you for taking the time to help support Gray Overload and helping this channel grow. Until next time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.